In continuation of this chapter, pair of linear equations in two variables. Pair of linear equations in two variables. So what is that we have discussed till now means a linear equation in one variable has how many solutions? A linear equation in one variable has how many solutions? How many solutions does it have? The general form of linear equation in one variable is, what is its form? Ax plus b is equals to 0. What is the solution of this equation? Ax is equals to minus b, x is equals to minus b by a. Therefore, it has how many solutions? One solution only. Therefore, any linear equation of one variable will have how many solutions? One solution. So, a linear equation in two variables. In two variables. So, we have studied about this in your 9th class. A linear equation in two variables has how many solutions? Has how many solutions? I will write the general form of linear equation. General form of linear equation in two variables. In two variables. How is it? It is in the form ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. If you draw the graph of this equation also, we will get a straight line. In the earlier case also, we get a straight line here. So, what will be, how many solutions we will have for this equation means we have infinite solutions. Infinite solutions. Infinite solutions. What is the meaning in this infinite solution means? Suppose take an example, 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. This is a linear equation in two variables. You see, if I give values for x and find the values of y, what is that I am going to get here? You see, I will simplify this one. This is 3y is equals to 5 minus 2x. Y is equals to 5 minus 2x by 3. Suppose if I put x is equals to 0, what is that I am going to get y value? 5 by 3. If I put x is equals to 1, what is that I am going to get? 5 minus 2 is 3 by 3 is what? 1. So like this, all these values satisfy this equation. Therefore, a two variable linear equation will have how many solutions? Infinite solution. Now, in this topic, we shall learn about how many solutions does a pair of linear equation in two variables have. So, how many solutions? How many solutions does a pair of simultaneous 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 linear equations in two variables have? What is the meaning of simultaneous linear equation in two variables? Pair means two equations. Simultaneous means they are dependent on one another. So how many solutions does such type of equations have? Now, to know this one, first I will take an example here. Let me take a pair of simultaneous linear equations. See, I will take an equation x minus 4y plus 14 is equals to 0. Another equation is 3x plus 2y minus 14 is equals to 0. Now, I will find the solution for this equation by graphical method. Graphical method. So to find the solution for this equation by graphical method, I will name this equation as 1 and the second equation as what? 2. So to find the solution by graphical method, I have to find the ordered pairs and plot it in the graph sheet. So I will take the first equation, x minus 4y plus 14 is equals to 0. So I will take minus 4y on the other side. It is x plus 14 is equal to 4y. X plus 14 by 4 is equals to what? Y. Now to draw the graph, I will assign certain values for what? X here. That means we will give our own values for x. Our own values means I can substitute here 0. If I substitute 0, what is that I will get? 14 by 4 means 7 by 2. It is difficult to plot in the graph sheet. Or if at all you want to take 0 also. If I put x is equal to 0, 14 by 4, what is the y value? 7 by 2. Now I will take x is equals to 4 here. If I take x is equals to 4, 18 by 2. Again 18 by 2 means 18 by 4. 18 by 4 means what? 9 by 2. So it is difficult for me to plot this value 7 by 2, 9 by 2. For that reason, I will take convenient values you see. If I take x is equals to 2, what will happen? 2 plus 14, 16 by 4 is what? 4. So it is easy for me to plot 2, 4 in the graph sheet. Now I will take another value here. If I take minus 2, x is equals to what? Minus 2. What is that I will get? Minus 2 plus 14 by 4 is equals to what? Y. So it is minus 2 plus 14 is what? 12 by 4 is equals to what? Y. So y is what? 3. So now plotting this graph, I will get a straight line. Now to find the solution, I will take the second equation. What is the second equation here? 3x plus 2y minus 14 is equals to 0. Now to find the ordered pairs, I will do one thing. So I will take 2y is equals to 14 to other side, 14 minus 3x. So what is y? Y is equals to 14 minus 3x by 2. So now to draw the graph, I will find the values for x and y. So x values I will give it here. Suppose if I give x is what? 0 here. X is 0. 3 into 0 is what? 0. 14 by 2 is what? 7. For x 0, I got what value? 7. Now if I substitute 1 here, x 1, 3 1 is 3, 14 minus 3, 11 by 2. It is difficult to plot it. But I will take 1 also you see. If I take 1 here, 14 minus 3 is what? 11 by 2. 11 by 2. 11 by 2 means 5.5. If I take another value, say here example, if I take 2 here, 3 2s are 6, 14 minus 6 is 8. So I will take the next value is what? 3. So y is equals to 14 minus 3 into, I will take 2. 2. So x is 2 means 3 2s are 6. 14 minus 6 is what? 8. 8 by 2 is what? 4. So I got a value 2, 4. Let me take another value. What is that another value? 3. If I take 3 3s are 9. 9 means 5 by 2. 4. If I take 4, if I take x is equals to 4, what will happen you see? Y is equals to 14 minus 3. In the place of x I have to substitute what? 4 by what is there? 2. So it is 14. 3 4s are 12. 14 minus 12 is what? 2 by 2 is equals to what? 1. So like this, now I have got the ordered pairs. If I plot these values on the graph sheet, I will get the solution. You see, I have drawn an x-axis here. This is my x-axis, and this is my y-axis. I am going to draw here. Visible? Okay, Sham.
Yes, sir.
1 2 3 4 5 6, 7 somewhere here. Understand? Here minus 1, minus 2. You see, this is origin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like this. Here it is 1 on this side, 1, and this is what? 2 here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 and what? 3. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 somewhere here. This is what? Minus 1, minus 2. Right. This is x-axis and this one is what? X dash, y-axis, and this is what? Y dash. Now what is the scale I have taken here? X-axis scale 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Y-axis scale is also 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Now I will try to plot these points here, you see. So fractions, it is difficult for me to plot. So therefore I will take these integers here, positive integers. 2, 4. So x2 and y4. How x2, y4 means somewhere here. You see where this line will intersect this one. This is x2 and this is what? Y4. That means the point comes somewhere here. This is 2, 4. What is the next point here? Minus 2, 3. X minus 2, y3 means it comes somewhere here. Minus 2, minus 2, 3. So this is that point. This is minus 2, 3. Now having got these 2 points, if I join these 2 points, I am going to get a straight line. So this is that straight line that I will get. So what does this straight line represent? This straight line represents the equation. What is that equation? X minus 4y plus 14 is equals to 0. Now to find the solution, I will plot the other values also. 0, 7. X 0, y 7 means somewhere here it comes. Next one, it is 11 by 2. Decimals, it is difficult for me to plot it here. X2, y4. X2, y4. The same point I got it here. X2, y4. Next, 4, 1. So this is what? X4. This is what? Y value 1. So that point comes here. X2, y4. So the x4, y1. X4, y1. Now, if I join these 2 points, what is that I will get? I will get a straight line. This straight line represents which equation? The second equation. 3x plus 2y. 3x plus 2y minus 14 is equal to 0. What is that we have observed in this graph? Means we observed that the 2 straight lines intersect at a point what? 2, 4, common point. So I will write it here. We observe that the 2 lines intersect at a common point. What is that common point? Common point is 2, 4. Therefore it has one solution. It has how many solutions? One solution. What is that? X is equal to 2 and y is equal to 4 is the solution for these 2 equations by graphical method. Now I will take another equation, simultaneous linear equation. Another equation. Visible? This part.
Yes.
Now you see, this is the second type of equation. So you see, I will take this equation. 2x plus 3y is equals to what? 10, and 4x plus 6y is equals to what? 12. Now I will find the solution by graphical method here also. So before starting, I will name the equation as equation 1 and equation 2. So to draw the graphs, I will take the first equation, 2x plus 3y is equals to 10. So 3y is equals to 10 minus 2x. What is y is equals to 10 minus 2x by 3. Now I will assign certain values for x to find the values of y. X, y. Now if I put x is equal to 0 here, so this becomes 0. 10 by 3, it is difficult for me to plot 10 by 3, earlier I saw. So therefore I will take what convenient values. If I put 1, again 2 ones are 2, 10 minus 2, 8 by 3, difficult to plot. X is equal to 2, if I take x is equal to 2, what happens you see? Y is equal to 10 minus 2 into 2 by 3. What is 10 minus 2 2s are 4 by 3? It is 6 by 3. 6 by 3 is how much? 2. So therefore I get the value 2, 2. Now I will take another value. What is that value? If I take x is equals to 5, what happens you see? 2 5s are 10. Therefore y is equals to 10 minus x is equal to 5. If I put 5 here, what is that I will get? I will get 10 minus 10 by 3 is equals to 0 by 3 is equal to what? 0. So having got 2 points, I can plot these 2 points and draw a straight line. Now another equation is also given here. What is that equation? 4x plus 6y is equals to 12. We can make any variable the subject here. So I will take 6y is equals to 12 minus 4x. Y is equals to what? 12 minus 4x by 6. Now I will assign certain values for x to find the values of what? Y. X, y. So if I substitute x is equals to 0, what is that I will get? Y is equals to 12 minus 4 into 0 by 6. 4 zeros are 0. 12 by 6 is what? 2. So I got the value what? 2 for 0, 2. Next, if I substitute x is equals to 3, what happens you see? X is equal to 3. What will happen? X is equal to 3. Y is equal to 12 minus 4 into 3 by 6. 4 3s are is how much? 12. 12 minus 12 is what? 0 by 6 is what? 0. So you may get a doubt. Sir, why you have not used here x is equal to 2? If I use x is equal to 2, I will get 4 2s are what? 8. So 12 minus 8 is again 4 by 6. 4 by 6 means it is 2 by 3. So I will get a fraction. So to fraction means it is a decimal number. To plot these decimals, it is difficult for us. So now I will plot these points in the graph sheet and try to find the solution here. Here I have drawn an axis here. This is my x-axis. Now conveniently I will take the y-axis here. I am having all positive values. So therefore I will draw the graph at this end here. So this is my y-axis. So in the y-axis this is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here let me take this 1, 2 are sufficient for me in this graph. So you see this is the origin. This is my x-axis and this is what? Y-axis. If I want I will extend this one. Okay, what is the scale we are going to use here? Scale means the length. 1 centimeter is equal to what? 1 unit I am going to use here both in x-axis and y-axis. Every time when you draw a graph, you must have the habit of writing the scale first. Now take this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the left side minus 1, minus 2. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what? Minus 1, minus 2. Now let me plot these points here. What is the point for the first equation? 2, 2. So x2 and y is also what? 2. So to get these values you see x2 and y is also what? 2. I will write x2, y value is also what? 2. So this is the point of intersection 2, 2. 2, 2. right. What is the next value, other value here? It is 5 comma 0. That is x value is 5 and y value is what? 0. 5 comma 0. Now having got 2 points on the graph sheet, I will join these 2 points and identify the straight line. So this is the line that is passing through these 2 points. Now what does this line represent? This line represents the equation. What is the first equation here? It is 2x plus 3y. 2x plus 3y is equals to 10. Now I will plot the second equation values also. What is the second equation value here? You see x0, y2. So x0, y2 means this is that point. x0, y value is what? 2. And the next value is x value is what? 3. Y value is what? 0. X value is 3 and y value is 0. Now joining these 2 points, you see what is the shape of the graph that I am going to get it here. So this is the shape of the graph. This is the straight line that I have got. What does this straight line represent? This straight line represents the equation 4x plus 6y is equals to what? 12. So what is our observation from the 2 graphs? We observe that the 2 graphs are not intersecting at any point. So we observe that the 2 straight lines are parallel. I will write directly. Parallel means they are not intersecting. Therefore, there is no solution. For this equations. So far there is no solution for these equations. Now I will take another set of simultaneous equations. Another set, third set of simultaneous linear equations. Visible? Third set of linear equations. What is the third set? You see, I will take one pair. X plus y is equals to 5 and another one is 2x plus 2y is equal to 10. Now I will try to draw the graph for these 2 given equations. Before drawing the graph, I will name the equations as equation 1 and equation 2. I will select the first equation. X plus 5 is equals to what? 5. Therefore y is equal to 5 minus x. Now to draw the graph, I will assign certain values for x to find the values of what? Y. Suppose if I put x is equal to 0 here, what is my y value? 5. If I put x is equals to 4, what is that y value I am going to get? 5 minus 4, 1. So like this I will get many values. If I take x is equals to 5, what is that I will get? If I take x equal to 5, 5 minus 5 is 0. Y is what? 0. Now I will take the second equation here. What is the second equation? 2x plus 2y is equals to 10. 2y is equals to 10 minus 2x. Y is equals to 10 minus 2x by 2. Now to draw the graph for this given equation, I will draw a table x, y and assign certain values for x. Suppose if I substitute x is equals to 0 here, what is that I am going to get? You see, y is equals to 10 minus 2 into 0 by 2. X equal to 0 I have substituted. 2 zeros are 0. I will get what? 10 by 2. 10 by 2 is what? 5. Therefore my y value is what? 5. If I take x is equals to 5, x is equals to 5. 2 5s are how much it is? 10. So 10 minus 10 is 0 by 2 is what? 0. Sir, why you have not taken 1, 2, 3 and all? It is our wish. Whichever number is convenient for us, we can take that number and draw it. Having got 2 points, I will try to complete the graph here. I have drawn the x-axis here. Since all the values are positive values, I am not considering the negative values here. So for that reason, I am drawing the graph at one end towards my left. You can see it here. So all the values 0 to 5, here also 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 are enough. So on the other hand, so this is the origin, x-axis, y-axis. Always put an arrow mark on either side. This is the negative x-axis. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 1, minus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, this value is what? Here it is minus 1, minus 2. Minus 1, minus 2. Now let me plot these points here. What is this point here? x0, y5. So x0, y5 means this is this point. x0, y5. x0, y5. This is that point. What is the next point here? 4, 1. So x4, y1 means it comes here. Or I will take this point 5, 0. See, x5, y0. So I have plotted these 2 points on the graph sheet. If I join this, what is that I will get a straight line. You see, I will join these 2 lines. So I have got a straight line. What does this straight line represent? Which equation? The straight line represents x plus y is equals to 5. Now I will plot the other values also here. In this also equation also, for x is equal to 0, y value is how much? 5. And for x equal to 5, y value is what? 0. So by plotting this value, for your understanding, I have plotted these values in pink color. These values, these other equation 0, 5 again and 5, 0. So these 2 points if I join also, I will get a line. If I join this one, for your understanding only I am drawing this one. So this orange line represents which equation? It represents the equation 2x plus 2y is equals to what? 10. So what do we observe here means the lines coincide each other. Coincide means they are overlapping with each other. So in this case we observe that the two straight lines coincide. Coincide means overlap with one another. When they overlap with one another, how many solutions are there? All the points that lie on both the lines are what? Solutions. Therefore, they have coincident lines, means it has infinite solutions. Therefore, I will write like this. There are infinite solutions. Infinite solutions. How many solutions does this type of equation have? It has infinite solutions. Now, what is the conclusion that we can draw it here? You see, what is the conclusion? What is the conclusion you can draw it here? Means, you see in these 3 graphs, all the graphs are drawn for simultaneous linear equations in 2 variables. In one type we saw that the 2 lines are intersecting. In the other we saw that the 2 lines are parallel. In one more model we saw that the 2 lines coincide each other. Is there any other case that we can get? Means we cannot get any other case. If you draw 2 lines in a plane, the 2 lines can be either intersecting lines, parallel lines or coincident lines. Therefore we say that for a pair of linear equation in 2 variables, in some cases we can have one solution, in some cases we have no solution, and in some cases we have what? Infinite solution. So how to understand this? One solution, no solution and infinite solution means, now I will tell, taking the general form of the pair of linear equations, I will try to explain. You see, The general form of simultaneous linear equations in two variables. Simultaneous means the equations are dependent on one another. See, the general form of simultaneous equations will be in this form. What form? A1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. A2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. This is the general form of representing a pair of simultaneous linear equations in two variables. Now you see, I will name this as 1 and this as what? 2. What is our observation? Let us see. Observation. See, I will take the first equation which we have taken here. Here we have taken the first equation, x minus 4y plus 14 is equal to 0, 3x plus 2y minus 14 equal to 0. No, I will take the same equation here. You see, x minus 4y plus 14 is equals to 0, 3x plus 2y minus 14 is equals to 0. You see, when I compare these two equations with the general form of this equation, what is that I observe? In the place of a1, what is there here? 1. So A1, I will write it in blue color. For identification only I am using two colors. A1 is equal to how much? 1. What is B1 is equals to? B1 is equals to minus 4. C1 is equals to how much? 14. For the second equation, what is the value of A2 is equal to 3. B2 is equals to what? 2. C2 is equals to what? Minus 14. Here it is plus 14, here it is minus 14. Now let us check what is the ratio of A1 by A2. What is A1 by A2 means? It is 1 by 3. What is the ratio of B1 by B2? B1 by B2 is what? Minus 4 by 2 means 2 1s are, 2 2s are. It is minus 2 by 1. So here we observe that A1 by A2 is not is equal to B1 by B2 ratio. Therefore, in this case, what did we see? These two lines, when we have drawn a graph, we observe that it is what? An intersecting line. That means for any pair of linear equations, simultaneous linear equations, if this ratio A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then without drawing the graph also we can tell that it has how many solutions? One solution itself. So I will write it like this. If A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then the lines are intersecting lines. Then the lines are intersecting lines, and they have one solution. I can tell only whether they can have a solution or not, but I cannot tell the solution by this method. After drawing the graph or by solving it by substitution method or by elimination method, only we can find the solution. But before drawing the graph also, we can identify whether it has a solution or not, how many solutions it is having. Now, you see the second equation what I have taken here. What is the second equation I have taken? 2x plus 3y is equal to 10, 4x plus 6y is equal to 12, isn't it? Now you see, I will take the second one. What is the second one? 2x plus 3y is equals to 10, 4x plus 6y is equals to what? 12. Now I will name these equations as 1 and 2. Now you see, if I compare this equation with this general equation, what is A1 here in this equation? A1 means 2. What is B1? Or I will do like this. I will bring this 10 to this side, then it becomes what? Minus 10 is equals to 0. I will bring 12 to this side, it becomes minus 12 is equal to 0. Now it will be convenient. You see it is in the form ax plus by plus c. In the place of plus, what is there? Minus is there. So a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to 3, c1 is equals to how much? Minus 10. a2 is equal to how much? 4, b2 is equals to what? 6, c2 is equal to what? Minus 12. Now I will check the ratios here. a1 by a2 is equal to how much? 2 by 4. 2 by 4 means how much? 1 by 2. What is b1 by b2 is equals to 3 by 6. 3 by 6 also 3 ones are, 3 twos are. Again it is what? 1 by 2. What is c1 by c2 is equal to? c1 by c2 is equal to minus 10 by minus 12. Minus minus cancel. 2 5s are, 2 6 are. I got 5 by 6. So what is my observation here is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2. This is not is equal to c1 by c2. This is my observation. So when this condition is satisfied, we notice that the two lines are what lines? Parallel lines. So I can write it as a statement like this. How? If a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not is equal to what? c1 by c2, then the lines are parallel. Then the lines are parallel. When the lines are parallel, how many solutions are there? There is no solution. There is no solution. So this is what is our observation. Now see the last one. What is the last equation? X plus y is equals to 5, and the next equation is 2x plus 2y is equals to what? 10. Now let me take that equation, third one. What is that equation? X plus y is equals to 5 and 2x plus 2y is equals to 10. Now I will compare this equation with this general form of equation. I will write it like this, you see. X plus y minus 5 is equals to 0. Just I am transforming it. 2x plus 2y minus 10 is equals to 0. Now comparing this equation with this general equation, to my left, what is a1 here? a1 will be what? 1. What is b1? 1. What is c1 is equals to minus 5. What is a2 is equals to 2. What b2 is equal to what? 2. What is c2 is equals to what? Minus 10. So what is my observation here? a1 by a2 is equals to what? 1 by 2. b1 by b2 is equal to what? 1 by 2. What is c1 by c2 is equal to minus 5 by minus 10 means minus minus cancel. Again it is what? 1 by 2. So we observe that all the ratios a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to what? c1 by c2. If this condition is satisfied, what condition? All the ratios are equal, then what is our observation? The lines are coincident lines. When the lines are coincident, how many solutions does it have? Infinite solution. So therefore I will write a condition like this. If a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2, then the lines are what lines? Coincident. Then the lines are coincident lines, and they have how many solutions? They have infinite solution. Infinite solution. So this is our observation. What is our observation? When the lines intersect, we say that it has one solution. When the lines are parallel, we say there is no solution. When the lines coincide with one another, we say that it has how many solutions? Infinite solution. One more thing you must understand here. In some questions they will ask whether it is dependent or independent. Dependent means, is one equation dependent on other? Yes. When they are dependent only, we will get what? Solution here. Therefore, we can say that the equations are dependent. When the lines are intersecting, when the lines are we can say that they are dependent. They are dependent. They are dependent. In this case, you see, one line is not depending on other line. So this is separate and this is separate. They don't have any common point. So we call them as, these lines are what? Independent. They are what? Independent lines. Here, in this case, we see that both the lines coincide with one another. Therefore, all the points on both the lines are what? Common points. Therefore, we call these lines as what? Dependent. So, in some questions, we will be asked whether it is dependent or not dependent. So, we will check the ratios. If A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, then the lines are what lines? Intersecting lines. And we can also say that they are dependent. If this ratio A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2, they are what lines? Parallel lines. We say that they are independent. If this ratio is what? Equal, we say that they are coincident lines, and the lines are what? Dependent lines. So this you must keep it in mind.